Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be following the Alexa Demie Vogue makeup tutorial. I think we've all heard there's a new season of Euphoria coming out soon. I'm actually kind of excited to watch it. I don't know, there's been a lot of mixed opinions about it. Like, I'm not going to judge till I see though. And I have HBO, so you know I will be seeing. HBO has the best shows also, like White Lotus, Euphoria. I can't think of other ones right now, but I don't care. I don't care. Literally, Euphoria was my favorite show in high school, and as an adult, it's been White Lotus. So, like, HBO has definitely quality over quantity, and I appreciate it. Okay, so today we're going to be doing the Alexa Demie Vogue makeup tutorial. Let's get started.
Hi Vogue, it's Alexa Demie. I'm going to be doing a little 90s nude glam, but I'm gonna start with some skincare. So I always like to start with a really clean face, whether that's cleansing my face or using a wipe. Just want to get any like excess like oil or anything that like built up throughout the day.
Okay, well I just woke up, but I am gonna cleanse my face. I'm just gonna use some micellar water with the 4x4, really cleanse it off. We cleansed, and I'm breaking out a little because it's winter and it's been getting like cold and hot and my skin has not been loving it. Okay, but next step, let's see.
So after I cleanse my face, I like to use a little hydrating mist. It's just all natural. Spray it on my face. It's also really refreshing. So after I use the hydrating mist, I like to use a little bit of serum under my primer. My mom's a makeup artist and she's big on skin. So like my entire life, I would just hear wash your face, wash your face, wash your face like every night. My great grandmother really got her into like creams and serums at a really young age. So she's always been really good about sharing all of those products with me. So I mean, skin is like #1 for me.
I love that. That is like so important. Me too, girl. Skin is always #1 for me. This is definitely, I picked the right tutorial to follow because skincare is so important, especially when it comes to your makeup looking good. What's next?
So after I do my serum, I like to use the Dior Backstage Primer.
Primer. I'm gonna use Milk Makeup. Primer.
Foundation. I like to use a fluffy brush. I used to use a sponge, but I like the feel of a fluffy brush, and I like to kind of work it in my skin without it being too heavy. So my mom, I grew up watching her do makeup. I remember she was working at MAC and she had to do like a 10-minute editorial look. So she brought me, and I was like 12 years old, and she did the craziest, most beautiful like editorial look on me, and I love.
Right, foundation. I will be using my favorite foundation, the Haus Labs brushes. I'm obsessed with them. I've never spent money on a makeup brush like these before. It's worth it. Honestly, it's a game changer. This is the best foundation brush I've ever used in my life. I'm just gonna like pump mine on like this. Okay, now we're just gonna blend it out.
The creator of Euphoria, he's really into makeup, and I made like 3 extensive mood boards for my look for Maddie, and the makeup artists were so wonderful and like so collaborative, so it was really fun because we got to kind of work together on each look. And I would always do my own wing because that's kind of like my signature thing. But now I'm gonna go in and use my Nars concealer. I always bring it up and around the eye just to have that base for my eyeshadow.
I do need to get another Nars concealer. I love Nars. I got Born This Way last time. Like, I like Born This Way, but I like Born This Way more for like concealing like acne or blemishes, and I do like Nars more for like under eye concealer. Concealer is on. Oh yeah, I'm also using the Haus concealer brush. 10 out of 10.
And I bring it around my nose. Whenever I'm looking at inspiration, I like to look at a lot of old like 90s, 60s, 70s editorial. I sometimes don't even look up makeup. I just kind of look up the editorial, and then I look a lot at like Cher and different artists from back in the day, and I kind of like to not like just recreate it completely, but just take pieces from each of those pictures and kind of do my own thing. Growing up in middle school and high school in LA, like I always had my hair slicked, and I had my little baby hair and my gold jewelry, and especially like, I don't know, it's just within my culture. So I think for sure LA has influenced my look. My mom's influenced it a lot in the sense that growing up I had like fashion magazines surrounding me. I like to bake under my eye while I do my eyeshadow.
Okay, so we're gonna bake.
If anything falls, it's really, you can take it off really easily. Also, I have really hollow eyes, and I just feel like this kind of like, I don't know, brightens me up. It looks crazy, but it works.
Our bake looks like a little more intense than mine. I'm gonna like add some more. Okay, we're baking. We're baking.
I'm gonna use just like a little bit of a creamy nude. And I like to tap it into the eye. I'm gonna go into my crease with a slightly darker color, and I'm gonna take this color here and work in my crease. And I'll go in after this with a different brush and blend out even more.
Okay, we're doing eyeshadow. I'm going to use this Trisha evMcCoy palette to try to emulate the look. This is literally like a 15-year-old eyeshadow palette. Like, it's so expired. It's fine though.
Lip gloss, and with Maddie I think we really went there with the looks. I go in with a little bit of this Pat McGrath over the Dior. I know 90s is always like just matte, but I've been really into all of the glittery eyeshadows right now, so this one has a little bit of brown and gold. Okay, after I do all that, I like to go back in and do my lid. I'm still blending because I don't want my mom to yell at me. I'm gonna pop a little bit more of this Pat McGrath glitter on the lid. I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight under the brow. I'm gonna take a little bit of that and put it right under the eyebrow.
That looks so good.
So I'm gonna come back to the eyeshadow, but I wanna start the wing. So I like to use this Pat McGrath pen And I kind of just, I start at on the outer corner of my eye. I like a really like pointed, I don't like it like too curled up, I don't know, it's kind of just.
I'm really nervous for this part, like really super nervous. Okay, we're leaving it there. We're leaving it there. Lashes.
I bring the inner corners in to give me that like fierce jaguar. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of blush. I used to hate blush because my mom was so obsessed with blush. And she would put so much blush on me, and I would always say no blush, like before she would do my makeup, and now I love blush. And she would always say, smile. I bring it up a little bit into the hairline.
Okay.
So I like to use this Dior contour palette. So do a little bit of contour. And I bring it up into the cheek just a little bit.
She contoured the 2016 way, straight down. And now what a lot of people are doing is contouring like this. She contoured like this. I'm gonna contour how she contoured.
So now that I've done my contour, I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer. I just like to lightly dust. I'm gonna do a little bit of this Dior highlighter. I'm gonna blend these two. That's cute.
The highlighter I have is actually liquid. It's not powder. I love this highlighter though.
It's been great working with Zendaya. I think like that's been one of the best parts about filming, is that we all instantly connected. I think we both really love makeup. We both love like dressing up and glam. So I think we both get really excited about each other's looks. So I'm gonna go in, I'm huge, I don't ever not wear lip liner. So I'm gonna go in with this Dior lip liner, and sometimes I even layer lip liners, which I think I might do today. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a brown. I recreated a Marilyn Monroe look once, and I just looked up like her makeup artist's process, and apparently they would layer like 7 different reds on her lip. So I did that. I layered a lot of reds. It looks good. I think the pilot of Euphoria was the only episode that they didn't line my lips, and it kills me. Now I'm going in with a light nude.
I'm out of my brown liner.
Okay, so now that I've done the nude lipstick, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a brown gloss. Growing up, and my mom always had, she would always kill the 90s look, so she would always have her lip liner and her nude lip. And I've just always been drawn to, like, you know, the 90s supermodels and editorials, and I think I've just, it's like my signature thing that I've just become obsessed with. I'm layering another gloss on top of that. This Dior lip maximizer, just to give it a little something in the center. My nails are not acrylic, they're soft gels, and I think I've had long nails since middle school. So I've had my wing and my nails. It's always like just my thing. Oh, my brows. I can't forget my brows. So I don't fill in my brows, not because I don't like it, I just really don't know how, and I've kind of just, for like 3 years I didn't do anything to my brows, and I recently got them like shaped, so it's new for me, but I just like to do brow gel. Like I can't go anywhere without my brow gel. And I like to brush them up and out. Mascara. I recently got eyelash extensions, and you're not supposed to put mascara, but I have to. I'm addicted to mascara. I always do this and fan my lashes, and everybody always laughs at me. I love playing Maddie. She really, you know, I keep saying like she really pulled me out of my comfort zone in a lot of ways, because it was the first time I feel like, well, not the first time, but with her, since we worked on it for so long, I was able to kind of like really get into her and grow with her. And you know, she would piss me off sometimes with some of her decisions. She's bold. I think she's dealing with a lot of emotional trauma at home, and so a lot of her decisions are, you know, they're not the smartest, but she's doing the best that she can. It was also super fun because it was the first time I had a character where I got to play with makeup and play with outfits and be so involved in that process. Honestly, I love seeing everybody's reactions. I love seeing everybody's like memes and tweets. It's so funny. So I'm enjoying it. I'm relieved. You know, we shot for a really long time, so I'm just relieved that it's out and now people can just take it in. When I read the script, I was like, this all makes sense and I want to do it 100%. The nudity was tough for me because I'm just not comfortable like that publicly, so it was hard for me, but it definitely, like I said, it pulled me out of my comfort zone, and after I did it and watched it, and it's not that serious. And I think everything that we do in the show, we're not like glorifying it. I think we also show all the consequences, and yeah, I mean, it's been getting like a really good response. So I think we did what we came to do. I think the look is done. So now I'm just gonna set it with that same hydrating mist that I used in the beginning, just to kind of let it all get into the skin. It smells good. This is my final look. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you tune in Euphoria.
I mean, I think it's a great look. I'm a little bummed that I didn't do the wing right. Like when I was looking at it, and I was like, dang, her wing's totally like, mine's a little, but whatever. I really do love this makeup, like so much. I really, really love it. I need to go get that eyeshadow palette she used, because like it was so pretty. If you followed along with me, was that not one of the best makeup tutorials you've ever watched in your life? Oh, hello. Nose contour, which honestly I need, so I'm just gonna like add it right now a little, TBH, like, and a little bit of highlighter on my nose. I love a good nose contour moment. That's so cute. I love a good nose contour. And then I'm gonna just do my little bit of highlighter. So just put it right there on the end. And I always do freckles, so I will just add a few of those just to make it my own. Add my own little. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have to say that was probably one of the best makeup tutorials I've ever seen. I hope that you enjoyed watching. I hope you learned some tips and tricks. I hope that if you followed along that your makeup also looks just as amazing. Let me know in the comments down below, because seriously, I don't think I've ever followed a makeup tutorial that's turned out this good. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, subscribe here on YouTube. All my socials are OXOXAbby, and I will see you next time. Bye!